So here's what I got so far. Got the space cut out where I want the lights to go, and then let's see here. Here's the one that goes on the outside, and pretty much found some common spots here. A couple of points of which I want to go off of, to get the light faced right in the car. And so they all have to look the same. You don't want one angled like this. So I took those spots, made them on all the lights, and I'll kind of use that with the depth gauge. So when I put this behind here, and I'll run the depth gauge on the body, something like that, and I'll go to that point on all 4 spots, and I'll be able to do that on each light the same, and that way it'll be nice and level and flat, and I don't have to sit and eyeball it forever. I'll just use that, and it should look pretty good. So I got both these lights mostly roughed in where I want them. I might bring that out just a little bit more. I have to decide if I want the light inlaid a bit or if I want it sitting out flush. Probably want it in just a touch, kind of like it is right there. And that'll kind of mimic this being laid in also. And I'll probably do the same thing with the light up here. Drop that in probably the same amount as what I'm doing with these. So little by little. So I got the first 2 scabbed in there. I just put a couple of pieces of fiberglass, wrapped it in there. I had to hold it at the same time and get it warm to kick it off. I got the back side all prepared and ready, to glass that in permanently. It's already got that ground off and ready. So in the morning I'll probably glass all that in. That way it'll be more permanent. And then I'll probably fill in this piece up here, and then I'll finish up the outside, grind that down, and glass in those cracks right there. But this is pretty much a flat surface from here to here, all the way across. And I got this holding it flat because I got it cut apart right there. And then I just take, I made a depth gauge, and making sure I got the same depth. And then the laser, making sure that the top surface is level all the way across. And if they'll stay like that, which they will, that should be pretty good. I got those inlaid a little bit so that bubble part of it's not sticking out. It'll look good like that, I think. So yeah, glad to get that part of the project moving along. So I got the lights busted out of there before I did this part because I knew it was going to get messy. And I went ahead and scabbed that piece in there. Got the inside all done. So that's all going to be nice and sturdy. Those things will not move. I was worried about if they were going to, you know, jounce around and driving, and you know, I was envisioning having to put a brace up here, but holy crap, those things are in there pretty sturdy, so I don't think that's going to be a problem. They don't even budge at all. So should be good to go. I'm going to go ahead and face that off and then grind down in all these edges. Got all this side done here. Got a couple spots I still want to touch up and grind out a little bit better before I put some Bondo on there, and I started getting this side in there. Got it sitting where I want it. And I had the laser turned on. Make sure that line across the top of the lights was the same. I'm actually doing this side a little bit different. Last time I butted it up from the back. This time I'm letting this part come through. And I think it'll be easier once I finish it up, because I won't be distorting that inside surface as much as I did over here. So I think it'll go quicker on this side. Got them trimmed out a little bit better, ready for Bondo. I'll shine a light on it, check for some cracks. There's a couple spots I'm wondering if it's cracked, so I'm going to check that out. And a couple little places I can here probably grind that out, put a little more glass, and might be a couple spots around the edge, but so yeah, it looks pretty good. It worked out better doing it this way on this side. Not as much work. And did that backside all in one shot instead of like 2 or 3 different stages, so that made that part quicker too. And I'm sick of sanding fiberglass. I can't wait to get that part behind me. Getting close. So now I'm going to look at getting this third tail light in there.